Welcome. We're here for another MLB The Show 22 video. As you can see, we have finished the postseason. Went ahead and downloaded the full minors roster after I downloaded full minors roster, took a look at it, and looking at it, decided to restart my franchise. So in doing so, went ahead and retooled this year. Uh, even though we didn't make the playoffs, it sucked. But we did pretty well. We actually finished 87-75. We finished 3 games behind the Brewers, who ended up winning the division. We were we would have won. We would have gotten the wild card, but as you'll see when we look through some of the rest of the divisions, you'll see kind of why that didn't happen. The East, the Phillies won with 98. The Braves got the wild card got one wild card with 90. And then in the National League, Dodgers won the division with 100, and the Padres got 99, getting the other wild card. So unfortunately, we got bumped off. The American League, the Blue Jays won. They finished 95-67. The Rays ended up finishing 89-73. They got the other wild card. The Yankees and the Red Sox had good years, just not better than the Blue Jays and not better than the Rays. Guardians went 84-78. They won their division. The Angels went 97-65. They won their division. Astros went 93-69. They got the other wild card. As you can see, pretty much everybody else kind of bottomed out. The Rangers finished in last place, 69-93. It was an interesting year. We're getting ready to head into the off season here soon, and we'll keep building this team. We've already signed some new. We've already taken care of some contracts. Like I said, we'll get into when we get into the off season, we'll talk more about contracts and what's been handled, what got handled, things of that nature. But yeah, I mean, I just I got Ryden's rosters, took a look at them, and thought to myself, as much as I said that I wanted to, I was gonna just keep going with it if I got past the first year. The look of their roster and just how well they do, just how well they work their rosters, it just made my choice to restart that much simpler. So, but we've got, we'll talk about, I'll talk about moves that I made during this season when I get into the off season, because we did, well, you'll see. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about what happened and where I think this team will go, going forward. But it's gonna be an interesting off season and an interesting look towards next year, towards year 2, so we can kind of get an eye for what we're looking at. But yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it. I just wanted to touch base and You know, it's like, hey, this is why. This is why I kind of wanted to start over. So, anyway, we'll do, I'll live, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to live stream the off season just because there's so much in the mechanics of it, and then also the fact that there could be any number of trades, any number of big free agent signings that could happen, and it just makes more. I'm starting to learn it makes more sense just to live stream an off season like that, because there's so many different things that can just happen in an off season that you can't just cover in a traditional video. But until next time, we'll see you guys around with for the next one for MLB The Show 22. We'll get into the off-season video for the Cubs. Until then, see you later.